Good morning, my people. How are you? Welcome to another day of garage workouts, your garage, your gym. So today we're going to do stretch and range of motion. This is going to be our third stretch and range of motion. We already have done during the program, and today will be the third one. So what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to be warming up a little bit. Just, we always want to get the blood flowing, through the workout. Move those arms in circles and start warming up. I'm going to turn on my timer so we can time all these exercises. And that's it. Let's just move, try to get full range of motion. That's a good thing. This is starting. Remember to move your arms, in circles, back. Yes. So when I turn on my timer, I'm just gonna skip the 1.5 minute warm-up since we're already doing it. And we're just gonna start right to the point, which is the workout. All right. Let's see, stretch and range of motion. We have 10 sets. Each set is gonna have also a range of motion exercise. Okay, so
warm up.
Let's go.
Stretch.
We already warm up. Okay, so we're gonna stretch. And our stretch first is going to be vinyasa warm-up. Basically, we go both arms up, down, slowly down. Put your hands on the floor, your feet back, stretch back there. Knees down. Now I stretch my body and cobra up. It's good to stretch the back. Now I walk forward. I want to do exactly the same thing I did before. Downward dog. Try to put your heels on the ground. And then I walk slowly forward. I'm gonna walk back to my toes. And slowly stretch right there. And roll back up.
Range of motion.
So for range of motion, I'm gonna use my chair is to help me get stable. Basically what I'm doing is I'm kicking forward, side, back. Kick forth, side, back. Forth, side, back. I'm gonna move it to the other side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to try to do it without my chair. So basically it's 1, 2, 3. And then I do my other leg. 1, 2, 3. I just want to show you that you can do it with or without the chair. Dog dancer. So we go down here. First, I'm gonna grab my foot and I'm gonna stretch. And this is dog dancer. This stretches your quads really well. Right here. Very good. And now I'm gonna stretch my other one right there. more time. Right here, stretch. So what we're doing is we're doing 1 minute and 30 seconds of the stretch itself and 1 minute of range of motion. And right there. And we can actually do one more right here. That feels really good. And right there. Perfect. Down.
Range of motion.
And up. All right, so for range of motion, we have knee up and kick. I'm gonna put my chair here. Basically what I do is knee up, kick. Knee up, kick. That's it. I'm gonna be doing this a few times. Then I'm gonna show you that you can also do this without the chair. I like the chair because it makes it more stable, but it's not necessary. You can do it without the chair as well. I'm gonna put it right here. Same deal, we go up, kick, kick. Range of motion is important for the hips. I've been having a little bit of trouble on my right hip, so these exercises are actually helping me just open up those channels. All right, so we have bench or chair, front and side leg splits. So we're gonna use the chair. We do this almost every day after our workouts. So this is not new to you if you've been doing the other workouts, the other garage workouts. So we're gonna stretch here. Yeah. Feels good. I'm just going to spend a little more time on these positions than the time that we spend when we stretch after our garage workouts. All right, and now we're going to go into one direction, right there. And notice I use my chair so I don't put too much weight on that side, you know. I want my legs relaxed, not being forced to stretch. I want to control that stretch. So this is the right way to do this. Yeah, can I do it without it? Yeah, I can. But I'm putting too much pressure, and I like to control the pressure. That's why I use the chair. Especially if you cannot go all the way down yet. All right. Range of motion. Let's see what we have for range of motion. We have circle squats. So right here, again, super important for your hips. So we're gonna do 3 circles on one direction, then 3 circles on the other direction. And again, 3 circles in one direction, and 3 circles on the other direction. Let's do it again. 3. See how I'm gonna use my hands to create that circle, and I follow that with my legs. All right, stretch. Camel to cow pose. Okay, so camel right here. I'm going back. I'm going to put my hands on my shoes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. Yeah, that's camel. Another way to do this is if you have yoga blocks, You can put them on the floor too, and that will work. In this case, I'm flexible enough to do it this way, so I don't have a problem. If you can get lower, yes, you can. You can try. Yeah. So from camel, we go to child pose. And I'm gonna stretch here now. I like to stretch my arms also and shoulders, so I'm gonna do that. Going in one side here, and then switching to the other side.
Range of motion.
All right. Up. Range of motion. Flex skydiver to child pose. Okay. So this is one of my favorite ones. So the flex skydiver, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to grab my shoes or my feet, and I'm gonna go up and stretch right there. See if I can go a little further. Yeah. And right here.
Stretch.
All right, so I think I got it wrong. I got it the other way. So need to hula hoop circles. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this one first. Knee circles. I was supposed to do this before. Somehow I jump into the stretch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of this, and we're gonna continue with the stretch. We do the other side also. No worries, it's okay. We're doing everything, so that's good. Yep. And hula hoops right there. Okay, so now we're gonna go down again. Okay, we did our flex skydiver. Let's do one more set. Flex skydiver and this. All right. Okay, so
Range of motion.
So in this range of motion, we're going to do our circle lunges right here. We go circle lunges. We do a few to the front. I'm going to do the other leg. I'm going to do a few to the front. Right here. I'm gonna go do a few to the back. And switch to the other leg. And I do it to the back side. All right. Next we're gonna do
Stretch.
scorpion to child pose. So scorpion, the idea is bring the opposite foot all the way to the floor, very hard, but you can just try to lift and go up as high as you can on the stretch. Yeah. This is kind of like the flex skydiver, but just one leg. Then you pull it and stretch it. Yeah, this is really good for the hip area. So important to stretch that side. and right here. One more time. Let's go here. And there. Okay. And now we're going down to child pose to relax. Right here. Always breathing. I'm going to stretch to the sides like I like. I really like this stretch to the sides. And
Range of motion.
all right. Range of motion. What do we have? Wrist and ankle circles. Okay, so look. I'm gonna sit here so I have balance. I'm gonna do my wrists and my ankles. Just move them in circles at the same time. Yes. Now the other on the other direction. One more time, we go in one direction. Now we go in the other direction. All right.
Stretch.
Very good. Let's see what we have next. The butterfly sequence. Yeah. So butterfly sequence is just basically doing butterflies right here, but we're gonna do a nice sequence of all this. First, we're gonna loosen up a little bit. So butterflies here, loosen up. Now I'm gonna grab my ankles, and with my elbows I'm gonna put pressure on the knees to open up right here. And I can go a little bit from side to side. But you see how I'm framing here, putting a little pressure. Now I'm gonna go and stretch one arm. I put my whole hand under my toes and I pull my body and myself forward. I'm gonna switch now. I'm gonna go under and stretch. Now I'm gonna go lock my fingers underneath and bring my elbows forward and pull my body down. Pull my forehead.
Range of motion.
All right. Range of motion. Let's see. Next one, shoulders and elbow circles. Yeah. Let's do the shoulders first. Now, so we go in both directions. We go forward, we go back. Now elbows. We go in one direction and we go in the other direction. Let's do it again, just a little bit. And back. Elbows, one direction. Watching my timer, make sure I get all this and the other. All right.
Stretch.
All right, reverse spider to plow. Okay, this is one of those hard ones. So reverse spider, I'm gonna put my feet on the ground, my hands here, and you can go like this to start, but if you can open up all the way, that's actually the best way. You can also put your head on the ground and stretch like this. It's better to go this way, but it's okay to go the other way as well. So from here now, I'm gonna stretch. Look, I'm going on my tippy toes, stretching my arms forward and my back all the way back there. Now I'm gonna move it back. I'm gonna do it one more time. And now I'm gonna plow. So plow. And I'm gonna stay here, breathing. And I like to roll. So I'm gonna do a few rolls. This is good for the back. Notice how I roll to one side and the other.
Range of motion.
All right. Range of motion. Active stretch. Okay, so basically I'm gonna pull like this, and I pull sideways. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then back. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Let's try to do this with a chair. Right here. 1, 2. With the chair, I'm much more stable. So I like to use the chair right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. In here. 1, 2. You see how much stable I am? And I can actually reach further on my stretch just by using the chair.
Figure 4 and plow.
That's why I like it. Okay, figure fours. So let's go. So first, right here, we're gonna stretch first right there. Inhale, exhale. So this figure fours goes for a little longer. It's almost 3 minutes right there, just because I want to spend a little more time than what I usually spend on my regular days at the end of the resistance training workout. Right here. Now I'm going to put this on top, do the same. This really puts a good stretch under the leg. All right, now I go back. I'm gonna try to touch my knee with my shoulder. Right there. Now I'm going to drop my body to one side, and I'm gonna twist to the other side. Right there. Feels so good. All right, now I'm gonna stretch my other side, do the same thing. First you stretch. So once you finish one side, you just throw your leg straight, and that puts you right on the other side. I'm gonna bring this foot right on top. And go. Now this goes back. I'm gonna try to touch my knee with my shoulder. This is so good, guys. My hip was a little bit off, and this is really correcting that problem today. Yeah, my hip was a little bit off from a practice I had yesterday night, and but now with this stretch, it's actually feeling a lot better. It's gonna get me ready for the day. Right here. All right. So now I'm just gonna do a little plow. Again, after the figure four. I like to stretch this way too, just for a few seconds.
Roller.
I'm gonna roll back and forth a few times. And my last one, I'm gonna use my roller. I'm gonna grab this, put it on the floor, and I'm gonna use my roller. Oh, it cracked already. My back cracked already. Feels good. Oh, cracked again. Guys, ladies, every day I do this, I crack it. And that's a wonderful thing. Every time I stretch here, it cracks my back. Oh, feels so good. All right, well, we're gonna work a little bit on the legs. Glutes first. A little bit this side, right in there, right where the hip goes. I can feel it and hurts, yes. Now this side might be worse because this is the side that was hurting earlier. Okay. We're gonna go do the leg. And the other side. My timer was ahead of me. Just gonna finish this. Oh my calves, my quads. Guys, and if you think that you're not gonna sweat doing this, you will. Now I'm gonna work on that side. And the other. Ooh. Man, this thing hurts. This thing is awesome. It's a good hurt. It's not bad. Okay, crack my chest. Always that center of the chest cracks here. That's a good thing. I'm gonna put a little more pressure. My chest was really sore after a workout we did a few days ago, but now it's not. It's back to normal. It can take the pressure of this tool. All right, guys, well, that was it. Simple workout, you know, takes 25 minutes, 26 minutes, but it's amazing just to be able to work and stretch your muscles and your body after our daily routines of resistance. Although we stretch every day, it's good to have one day to just stretch and let the muscles take a little break. That's how you get better, you know, like pounding on the muscles every day is not good. 3-4 days, take, you know, a day of just stretch. Don't take a day off, just stretch on that day. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. That way you can get to more people. And I will see you on our next workout.